Hello wonderful humans who clicked in this video. My name is TJ and welcome to the wonderful chaos that I call content. Before we start the chaos, I have a few things to say. I use a few swear words in the video, so I apologize in advance. This video is set after the time skip in the Haikyuu manga. I do not spoil anything, they are just in the careers they have after high school. This is the part 2 of an interview series that I have created and mentioned the previous video slightly in this video. I will be linking it below if you would like to watch part 1 of the series, though this part does not require you to watch the previous video first. I do not own or claim any of the characters in this video, this content is for entertainment purposes only. The characters that I am using do not act like the characters do canonically. I am basing their reactions, responses, and basic personalities on how I view the canon characters. Alright, that's all I have to say. Let's get to the video.
Welcome viewers to the show that everybody loves. If you are now only just joining us, I will give you a quick rundown of the show. On this show we bring on one, and sometimes even more, lovely couples and ask them fun questions or make them do funny or weird challenges based off of a topic that is chosen by our subscribers. It is fun, chaotic, heartwarming, and even a little spicy at times. Now that we have gotten that out of the way, it is time to get to today's challenge. The challenge is, drumroll please. Drumroll sound. The Newlywed game. Oh, this should be fun, especially with the two guests that we have joining us today. Why don't we welcome them now? Today's couple was suggested by !Bubbly_Zesks?. So now, let us welcome someone who works for the Japan Volleyball Association as well as his partner, who many people know due to his popularity in both the gaming world and on YouTube. Kuroo Tetsuro and Kazumi Kenma. Cheering sounds. Welcome to the show, you two. Thank you for having us. Yes, thank you. They both bow politely and Kuroo shakes the host's hand while Kenma gets comfortable on the couch. We've been looking forward to this. Shrimpy and Bo haven't stopped talking about it since they interrupted Mia and Sikus's interview. Shrimp? Bo? Oh, apologies. Shoyo Hinata and Bakuto Kotaro. The MSBY Wing Spikers. Oh, thank you. Yeah, Shoyo said this was fun. So I'm excited. Kuroo smiled widely. That may not seem like a big compliment, but it's the best one you could receive from my little gamer. Kuroo. The host is smiling widely. Oh, we know. We are big fans of Kazuken here. Oi. Kuroo smirks. Ya hear the kid? They're fans. Kenma looks up and smiles. Thank you, I appreciate that. Of course. So, now that you are here, let's get started. I heard we were playing a game? Kuroo smirks. Yes. We will be playing a game today. I hope we can bring you some entertainment. Kenma looks up from his lap smiling devilishly. What does it entail? PFT. The chosen game today is called the Newlywed game. The idea of the game is, at the name of the game both men sit straight up and their eyes go wide, staring silently at the host across from them. The host and the studio is silent until Kenma elbows the taller man next to him hard. I thought you weren't going to say anything. Kenma rolled his eyes. This causes Kuroo to flinch and whip his head to the two-tone-haired boy. His face is surprised and his mouth is wide. I didn't kitten. It literally happened yesterday. I haven't even told Bo. Kenma's face is curious, then how? The interviewer clears their throat. Is something wrong? How did you know that we were married? Kenma's face scrunches. What? Kuroo straightens up. Wait. Kenma's eyes go wide. Did you not know? And no, we were not aware that you two were married. We weren't even aware that you two were engaged. That's because we weren't. Kuroo laughs. Wait. What? Kuroo smiles fondly and looks at Kenma before reaching into his shirt to pull out something around his neck. When it comes into view, it's a golden ring. Me and Puddinghead over here made a pact after we graduated from high school. Unfortunately, this pact was made after he broke my heart and said no to my overly romantic proposal. Kenma rolled his eyes, and after the big baby stopped crying about how he messed up and moved too fast and ruined everything. You literally said no to me in front of the entire school. It's your fault. You shouldn't have done it at my graduation. You know I don't like attention. Whatever. Kuroo rolled his eyes. Anyways. Me and the Puddinghead decided to leave the proposal up to him from that point. Wait. So Kazumi proposed? We weren't expecting that. How romantic. Ha 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 ha. Kenma flinched and cringed at the laugh. If you call him handing me a ring while I was brushing my teeth yesterday morning and saying want to get married the day before my stream? Romantic. He smiled widely. We've been together for our entire lives. I figured if we were going to stay together for the rest of our lives, why stray from the normal? Kuroo clutched his heart, dying and sinking into his chair. You have a way with words, kitten. Shut up, Kuroo. Well, congratulations on your marriage. If you would like to keep it private, we can edit this out of the final video. No. It's fine. It's bound to come out once we inform our friends. Yeah, Bo and Chibi-chan can't keep a secret, let alone something this big. Well, thank you for the opportunity to share in the celebrations with you. Our game today is the Newlywed game, which was randomly chosen by our viewers. And what a perfect game to play with the newlyweds. Sounds fun. How do we play? Here, let me explain. I will ask you a number of questions that's meant to quiz you as a couple. The questions can range from your favorite food and drink to your first impressions of each other. It delves into a variety of topics. Each of you will be given a whiteboard and a marker to write your answers on, and then we will share the responses. If the written response matches the verbal response, you get a point. If it does not match, you won't get a point. For some questions you will simply raise your hand or point to the person the question relates to the most. The one with the most points at the end will be the winner. And the one with the least amount of points will face a penalty suggested to us by our viewers. Do you have any questions? Seems simple enough. Kenma has a serious look on his face. If it is no trouble, may I choose the penalty if I win? This makes the host and Kuroo look at Kenma with wide eyes. The host smiles wide. Sure. It shouldn't be a problem. Kuroo smiles uneasily. For you. Kenma smiles devilishly. Awesome. Let's get started. This can't be good. He never gets this excited unless he's destroyed the boss level or a competitor. I don't suggest you lose, Kuroo. Kuroo gulps. I'll try my best, kitten. Before we begin, may I ask your names? Our names? Huh. Oh, Kuroo blushes and clears his throat. Kazumi Tetsuro. Kenma blushes and covers his face with his hair. KuroKen. I like the way that sounds, kitten. Kuroo smirks. Kenma whispers. Me too. Beautiful. Now, let's begin. Score. Tetsuro Kazumi, 0. Kenma Kuroo, 0. Describe what you first thought of them in one word. The newlyweds took a second to think about their responses and then started writing them down. Ready? First we will have. Is it okay if I call you by your previous names? So that the viewers are not confused? Of course. I don't mind. And you can call me Kenma. Thank you. Alright. First, Kuroo, what was your first thought about Kenma? See, this is difficult. I didn't really have a first thought about him. I was new to the neighborhood and our moms became friends, so we just started hanging out. So if anything, I would have to say my first thought was Kuroo smiled. He was so quiet and so different from me, so he just honestly confused me. Sorry kitten, that was a terrible answer. So your one word is huh? Yeah, let's go with that. Kuroo chuckled. Well, alright, Kenma, show your answer. Kenma flipped his board confidently. Question mark. The host turned their head to the side. Did you not understand the question? No, I did. Kuroo gets confused by things that are new to him, so the only reasonable answer would be confusion. Everyone is silent. Ha 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 ha. Kuroo smiles wide. He isn't wrong. I guess we can accept his response as a match. HMPH. Kenma smirks and starts erasing his board. So, Kenma, what was your first thought about Kuroo? Loud. PFT. Kuroo turns his board around. Loud. I know my kitten well. Wonderful. Let's move on. Score. Tetsuro Kazumi, 1. Kenma Kuroo, 1. Who said I love you first? For this you will just raise your hand or point. Ready? Go. Kenma raises his hand. Kuroo points to Kenma. Despite the fact I had been saying it for years in my head, this pudding head said it first. He started laughing. Kenma cringed. He blurted it out in front of everyone. It was right after someone had confessed to me in front of the gym. We weren't even dating yet. Kenma rolled his eyes. I wanted everyone to know that I was joining the game. Like anyone could ever outmatch you in a game, especially when the game is for my heart. Cheesy. You love it. No, I don't. You do. I don't. You do. Shut up. Kuroo smirks. Score. Tetsuro Kazumi, 2. Kenma Kuroo, 2. Who's their celebrity crush? Kenma, you are first this time. Kenma blushes, whispering the next words, MSBY Black Jekyll's wing spiker. He clears his throat. Shoyo Hinata. PFT Kuroo flips his board over. Chibi-chan. Celebrity crush my ass. If he hadn't loved me so much when we met Chibi-chan and he wasn't so distracted by that number 9 of his, I would have lost my kitten. No, you wouldn't have. It's okay, kitten, I'm not hurt. He kisses the top of his head. So much love. Of course. Alright Kuroo, your turn. Who's your celebrity crush? Easy. I don't have one. When Kenma flips his board, he doesn't have one. Really? Yup. Kenma is the only one I've ever wanted. And the only one I'll ever want for the rest of my life. Kuroo shrugs. Kenma blushes. The host blushes and clears their throat. Kazumi Tetsuro, the man of everyone's dreams. Anyways. Moving on. Score. Tetsuro Kazumi, 3. Kenma Kuroo, 3. If your spouse was a Disney character, who would they be? Both men start scribbling their answers onto the boards. Kuroo, you're up. This is hard. I know he wrote down someone annoying. But who? I'm gonna go with Mushu from Mulan. Kenma's face scrunches and he whispers, shit. Kuroo smirks. Kenma, your answer? Kenman unhappily flips his board, BN. Wait. Are you talking about that broken robot from Treasure Planet? Maybe. Babe. He's so dumb. Yeah. But he's super loud but also super helpful. But now that I'm thinking about it, he's more like Bakuto than you. Shit. It's okay, baby, Kuroo laughs. Whatever. Kenma, what do you think? He probably put a cat. And I can't really think of any Disney cats other than Lucifer, from the Cinderella. Kuroo smiles wickedly at Kenma and turns his board, that moody cat from the Cinderella movies. Kenma rolls his eyes. Now that I am thinking about it, Kuroo, you remind me of another Disney cat. Both Kuroo and Kenma look at the host questioningly. Your smile just now reminded me of the cat from Alice in Wonderland. The Cheshire Cat? Yes. Oh, I can see it, he does have sneaky tendencies. And his smile does look cat-like when he's got something planned. Kuroo smiles wickedly. Yes, that's the smile. It's creepy. Stop that, Kuroo. Score. Tetsuro Kazumi, 4. Kenma Kuroo, 3. Who is more honest? Ready? Go. Kuroo points at Kenma. Kenma raises his hand. My kitten is honest to a fault. Hey. If they can't take criticism, it isn't my fault. People tried canceling him the other day because of it. Kuroo starts laughing. It was stupid. Shoyo didn't even react, yet everyone was coming for my neck. They love him some, Chibi-chan. Kenma rolled his eyes. You don't have to remind me. Score. Tetsuro Kazumi, 5. Kenma Kuroo, 4. If your partner needed a lift at 3 a.m., who would they call? Kenma first. I'd call Kuroo. Kuroo smiles and nods brightly. That's right. He flips his board happily, his wonderful husband. And Kuroo? Probably Bo, Akashi, or Iway Izumi. But knowing me, if it was 3 in the morning, I'd be out with Bo and Kawa. So Akashi or Iway Izumi. You wouldn't call Kenma? If it was 3 a.m., he is either streaming and won't answer, or he's sleeping and I would hate myself if I woke him up. Kenma frowns. You can always call me Kuroo. Oh kitten, I know that. But sleep is important and so are your streams. If I am out at 3 a.m., it's my fault and you shouldn't have to deal with it. I'll be sure to call you if it's serious though, baby. Deal. But call the police first if it's life-threatening. Kuroo chuckles. Deal. Kenma nods, satisfied with the response, and flips his board. Kiji. Kiji? That's Akashi. Score. Tetsuro Kazumi, 6. Kenma Kuroo, 5. If your partner had a superpower, what would it be? Kuroo, you're first. So me and Puddinghead have been watching that anime My Hero Academia, and if I had to choose a superpower I'd want from the characters, I think I'd choose Rock Boy. Kirishima? The one with the sharp teeth and awesome spiky hair. Kenma smirks and flips his board. Kirishima. Knew it. Especially after his defense in Season 4. He was super manly. What can I say, I respect him and the power is epic, it protects more than it attacks. Kirishima supremacy. True that. Alright Kenma, what power would you choose? Kenma answered immediately, Zero Gravity Light Uraraka. Kuroo frowns, damn it. Kenma smiles. And your answer, Kuroo? He flips the board. Aizawa. I thought I was spot on. too much effort really. Especially after the USJ attack. I could never. Yeah, but I feel like you'd love to shut people down when they were confident in their movements. You aren't wrong. But if I controlled gravity we would have been unstoppable in volleyball. You aren't wrong, kitten. Score. Tetsuro Kazumi, 6. Kenma Kuroo, 6. What's your spouse's worst habit? Ready? Kenma, you're up first. Not sleeping. Some days I just kinda forget, I guess. Kuroo nods his head, never sleeping. We are working on that. Yes we are. Alright now Kuroo. Kuroo laughs. I tend to pick fights with people sometimes. Kenma rolls his eyes, flipping the board over, picks fights with everyone. Sometimes? Are you serious? What? Kuroo, you are the troll screaming on headsets during games. That's because you just let them talk shit about you. I'm your defender. I can defend myself by beating them. Only people who are worried about losing need to defend themselves with words. Whatever. I'll keep doing it. They deserve it. Just do it away from me. You distract me. Will do, kitten. Score. Tetsuro Kazumi, 7. Kenma Kuroo, 7. What is the best gift they ever gave you? Kuroo, what's the best gift Kenma has ever given you? Now that is easy. Kuroo smiles wide and grabs the ring around his neck. His love with that, he gives Kenma a quick kiss to the cheek. Kenma starts to blush. I knew you'd say something stupidly cheesy like that. Kenma flips the board, his ring. I really do love it. I know. I love you too, Kuroo. Kenma gives Kuroo a quick kiss on the lips. Kuroo blushes with a wide eye, stunned by his husband's actions. He clears his throat. And Kenma? His friendship. Kuroo whips his head to Kenma. What? Kenma flinches and looks at Kuroo, confused. What? Kuroo angrily flips his board, the new gaming chair. Why'd you go all soft on me, baby? I mean, I love the chair, but without your friendship I wouldn't be where I am today. Now that's not true, kitten. You're amazing even without me there. I mean, sure. But without you I wouldn't have put myself out there, I would have just kept to myself, and I wouldn't have met the people I can now call my friends. And my personality before. I had too much anxiety, and without you I would have never had the confidence to put myself out there like I have. And Kenma stopped when he noticed that Kuroo had started to cry. What? Stop. Kuroo, what did I say? Kenma stood up and stood in front of Kuroo, wiping at his eyes and rubbing his cheeks. Shit. I'm sorry. Shit. Kuroo just started laughing and wrapped his arms around Kenma, shoving his face into his stomach and holding on tight, causing Kenma to freeze. I love you so much, Kenma Kuroo Kazumi. Kenma relaxed and just ruffled Kuroo's hair. And I love you, Tetsuro Kazumi Kuroo. They stayed like that for a few more seconds before sniffling could be heard from behind them. When they both turned to face the host, they were wiping away a tear. Both men blushed, clearing their throats, and Kenma placed a kiss on Kuroo's forehead and started backing away from the taller man. Kuroo released him after one last squeeze, smiling wide. Sorry about that. Yes, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to react that way. We didn't have vows, and that is probably the best thing Kenma has ever said about our relationship. I've never said anything bad about it. And I always tell you how much I love you. I know, kitten, I know. It's just, I never thought you would actually ever tell me how much our relationship meant. Like in words. I guess I can do it more often. Oh. Please do. Kuroo looked at Kenma hopefully. Fine. Now that we've cleared that up. What's the next question? The host jolted a bit when Kuroo returned his focus on them. Alright. We have one more question. Score. Tetsuro Kazumi, 7. Kenma Kuroo, 8. For this last question only one person needs to write the answer. How often do you go on dates together? Kuroo started to write something on the whiteboard. Go ahead and answer, kitten. We don't really have dates. We make sure to eat dinner together every night. Whether or not we have work. If he's staying late at work I either go to him or stay up until he comes home so that we can eat, no matter how late it is. And the same happens for me. Though we do take the first weekend of every month off to go to the lake house for a minute vacation with the cats. Without electronics, Kuroo smiles smugly. Kenma rolled his eyes. Yes. Without electronics. Kuroo flips the board, revealing his answer, dinners every night and lake house with the kids. Well. That's where the challenge ends. This was an amazing challenge. Though Kuroo, you've lost. And will have to face a penalty. And like we discussed in the beginning, your husband will be deciding what that penalty will be. Kenma smiled devilishly. Kuroo gulped, I don't know how to feel about this. So, what will you be making him do? You see. I can't wait to see the video, Kenma. I am feeling personally attacked right now. Don't be a baby. It's your fault you lost. Alright. That is all we have for you today, viewers. I hope you tune in next week for the next challenge that is provided by our wonderful subscribers in the comments. Be sure to comment what penalty you want the challengers to face as well. We will be keeping an eye out for your suggestions and comments. Bye for now. Kuroo's punishment. Kuroo sighed, adjusting the top of the dress. Do I really have to do this? Yes you do. You just want to see me in pain. Stop being a baby, Tetsu. And get ready, I'm starting it. Bo is never going to let me live this down. Shit. Kawa is going to make me a meme. He helped me pick it out. What? I should have known. That kinky bastard. I'm starting Tetsu. Fine. Kuroo blushed and adjusted the skirt. Kenma adjusts his camera so that Kuroo is in frame. On the screen Kuroo can see his entire outfit. To paint a better picture for you all. Picture this Kuroo. In this outfit. Enjoy. Remember. They are adults. Kuroo is a businessman. And a top. And his husband is about to make him publicly wear this on his YouTube channel live stream. Once Kenma is satisfied with the camera angle and he's made sure that Kuroo is actually okay with the punishment for the third time, because he isn't actually that cruel, he starts the stream. It's only my pride taking a hit, Kuroo fake sobs. SH. Hello gamers. Welcome to tonight's stream. Tonight we will be joined by Sleepy Fox 9 and me, Maki. And if you follow me on Twitter you know who the weirdo standing behind me is. If you don't follow me on Twitter, this is my... Hi. I'm his husband and best friend Tetsuro Kazumi. Kenma rolled his eyes. As you can see from the giant behind me and his questionable outfit choice, I have officially completed my final task on the board, and have won the competition between me, Tsuna, and Hanamaki. If you don't know what competition I am talking about, visit my channel or the channels of Sleepy Fox 9 and me, Maki, for more information. As Kenma is making the introduction, Tsuna and Hanamaki join the stream. It takes them 2 seconds to join the stream, and just before the two start dying with laughter. He fucking did it. Hanamaki laughs. God PFT. Shit. Tsuna is laughing. The sound of a dish breaking on the ground can be heard off screen, as well as a worried sounding voice that's running towards Tsuna. The person bends down checking to see if he's okay. Rin baby, is everything okay? Why are you crying? Are you hurt? Tsuna takes a deep breath and points at the screen. Shut the fuck up and look. What? Osamu stops when he looks at the screen. He doesn't react and takes his phone out to take a photo of the screen, most likely of Kuroo in his current attire. I knew you were kinky. What are you? Before Kuroo can even finish his sentence, both his and Kenma's phones go off with notifications from their volleyball group chat. You didn't. Osamu smirks. Oh. I did. Their notifications start going crazy with messages one after another, and before they know it, 4 people that Kuroo recognizes ask for permission to join the gamer stream. Baby, please don't. Kenma allows their entry despite his husband's whines. You really hate me, don't you? Should have won. Alright idiots, take your photos, but then I'm kicking you off the stream, we have things to do. Don't mind if I do. You look hot, bro. I knew I was good at picking outfits, but damn. I truly am a miracle worker. Kuroo rolls his eyes and blushes. I hate you both. This is just embarrassing. Kuroo covers his face. I'm going to make this Lev's Christmas present. He'll be so happy. Yaku smiles. Kuroo fake sobs. Are we done now? Nope. Don't forget the best part, Kazumi. Shit, Kuroo? Kenma? Just call me Kenma. Kenma rolls his eyes. And thank you, Maki. I almost forgot. Forgot what? Kenma silences him by turning on music. Kenma turns to smirk at Kuroo. You also have to dance. Put on a good show. Kuroo grumbles. You're lucky that I love you. I love you too. The end. Hello wonderful humans who stayed until the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, feel free to subscribe, like, or leave a comment. If you don't want to, that is fine too. Just know that any and all interaction brings me so much joy and motivation to do another video. I will definitely be continuing this interview series due to the popularity of the first part as well as the fun I have creating these videos. And the ending was a random decision, but now I have a lot of ideas and kind of want to do a gaming, YouTuber content competition series between Kenma, Sana, and Hanamaki. I don't know why, but I think those three would be very entertaining as a group. So let me know in the comments if you'd like to see that. If you have any ships, character groups, games, or punishments you'd like to see in the videos, please leave me a comment below and I will do my best to create a video for you. Anyways, this is the end. Thank you again for watching.